In today's video, I'm rocking Shortcats' favorite combo on this next episode of Road to 30,000 VR, seeing if it lives up to the hype. Although I think he's pretty much mentioned at this point how he knows it's objectively worse than something like Yoshi Bitty Buggy. As you guys can see, that player KP is rocking ahead of me. I think you lose maybe one mini turbo and you get like one acceleration, or maybe it's one speed and you gain one acceleration. Either way, you know, you're sacrificing something good for something just simply not as good. So I can see, you know, why this wouldn't be a meta pick. But one thing I will say is that I do really enjoy the lighter weight characters. Although is Diddy Kong even a lightweight character? Is he more of a medium weight character on the lighter end? Yeah, I actually don't really know. But either way, the handling you get from these lightweight, these middle lightweight characters, whatever you want to call them, makes the game really enjoyable. Like, it's really easy to drive, maneuver, and even though it's a combo I'm not really used to using, which oftentimes really throws me off more than anything, it's just simply using a combo I'm not used to. You know, the mini turbo stat isn't the same, the handling isn't the same, so it kind of throws you off your game. I find without a doubt these combos are definitely the easiest to adjust to, which is probably the reason I really enjoy using them so much. And I was thinking about chaining the super horn there, but maybe I'll wait. Never mind, I'm gonna have to use it. And we horn the blue shell by accident. It was either get red shelled and not horn it, or, you know, let the person in first. What am I even saying? That was a weird play. I don't really care though, because we are in a good spot either way. Up here in second place, if I can get a good chain at this set here, I can actually go up top. Wait, did that green shell just break my red and hit me at the same time? How does that make any sense? I did not even see it coming. That was a perfect spot for it. Looks like they had the bomb, but they missed with the bomb on the red shell I threw at them too, actually. So it is going to be close. I'm going to fail though. I cannot see anything with this blooper. They have another bomb, unfortunately for me, and I'm just a little bit too slow. They're going to drop it. They're going to miss. And I'm going to try to horn them, but it's just a little bit out of reach. But a second place is not a bad way to start it. Especially considering I horned the blue there. A little bit of unlucky timing for me. I'll get the plus 24. All right, we're back. Race number 2. We Rainbow Road, another Wave 6 course. What is going on back to back to kick off the episode? Crazy. Both courses I really do enjoy. And as you guys saw, we are in a Japanese worldwide, switching up once again out of the usual regional lobbies I participate in. And I'm going to go ahead and trail because I see that red shell right behind me. I think we got the wrong person. We're going to get past anyway, so here, I'll go wide for these coins. Get a couple, get 3, it looks like. We get bumped off the item, so I guess we're going itemless. But I don't expect these rooms to be as easy as that first race, or at least the rest of the races in this room. We kind of got lucky, stayed ahead of the pack, and we're fine. And I'm already failing the shortcut, not putting myself in a good position. And I think I mentioned last race about the differences between this combo and Yoshi Bitty Buggy, and they actually have the exact same mini turbo, but you lose out on some speed and get some handling and acceleration. And while I was so worried about that bomb, I'm actually just going to go off the track completely. And this player's, it's KP, my rival from last race. They're going to bump me off my item as well. I was going for the double, I could not get it. So yeah, we are in for a bit of a comeback. The good thing is that this is the longest track in the game, so there is lots of time to come back. There should be multiple blue shells. And I'm not sure what happened to KP here, but we are both really far behind. And when is the best place to use this? I think maybe in the wavy section coming up. I can use it, and then it will take me maybe all the way up to the cannon. I don't know if that's true. I don't really know the best build spot for this track. Let's just go for that anyways. See how far it will take us. And okay, it's going to drop me off. Perfect, just what I wanted to do. That is incredible. I figured it wouldn't drop me off on the winding section because it's such an awkward spot. You know, it could put me off the edge. That's typically at least the thought behind build extensions in this game. Like on Cheeseland, there's a winding section. On Yoshi's Circuit, there's a winding section. So typically the game does not want to drop you in a bad spot. Although it still does, you know, on some other tracks it will regardless. Especially on 200. Bullet bills are notoriously bad for drop-off spots on 200, I found. And okay, we can avoid the blue shell, but not the bullet bill there. And I'm all the way up in 7th. That Luigi in first is getting blued. Everyone else is pretty close in the pack. There's been a ton of power items past me, a couple of bills, stars behind me. That is an incredible pull. And hopefully I can save this star. And I didn't get the hop there. I almost failed the shortcut. We somehow made it anyways, just barely. We missed the fireball. And okay, we need something good to happen here. Can I get a late shock dodge for the win? We're gonna need it. We need another star actually, so we are invincible for like the rest of this race at least. But unless everyone else dies ahead of me, I don't think anything is gonna happen. Yeah, we pull the golden once again, and literally nothing happened. So we get a 7th. Not a great race, could never quite catch up. And the -1. All right, the next race, again, wave 6. If I knew that I had to play Diddy Biddy to get new courses all the time, I probably would have done a lot sooner. Because what, Rosalina's Ice World, Weebo, and now Madrid, all great tracks, all new wave 6 tracks. Although, you know, it's, what, 2 months at least since wave 6 came out, but they are still, you know, the freshest, the newest tracks in the game. We're not getting any more at this point too, until the next Mario Kart, whenever that is. Let me know in the comments actually when you think the new Mario Kart will drop. I know there's been a ton, and I mean a ton, of Switch 2 leaks recently, but nothing really from any good sources, so it's hard to say. Myself, I'm really hoping it is the holiday season in 2024, so, you know, 10 months from now, that would be ideal for me. But it's hard to say. It could be a while. You know, we have been in a Mario Kart drought for quite a while. We did get all these new courses and the booster course pass, of course, but we've been playing the same game for like 10 years, this Mario Kart 8 game. But it would be great to get something new sooner than later, of course. And we have once again found ourselves in the pack, in the thick of it, and I don't know why I could like outrun that thwomp, or at least get there sooner. Ever since we got bombed earlier, there's another bomb. We have just been in the pack and cannot quite break through. And yeah, we're getting chomped, we're getting bumped. I'm just trying to get some good items, get some coins. It is not happening though, it seems like. Let's just pop this boo right now. Can we get a shock dodge? There wasn't even a single shock that entire last race on Rainbow Road, unfortunately. Maybe it's the bagging changes, maybe it's just the item roulette. That Luigi in first last race was really far ahead too, which makes it so surprising for me. I think there's only like maybe one blue shell as well. And yeah, speaking of the blue shell, we have pulled it. I probably should be snaking more with this combo, as it does have, you know, good mini turbo stat. But I think at the same time, it's just important to not get hit by items and just watch out for everyone else around you. Wow, everyone just got taken out by that bill. There's like 3 people in a row. And I'm going to have to go. I was going to go wide. This player has the star. It didn't really matter. You're getting taken out. And of course, we don't pull a single bill this whole race. We get the golden. Just like last race, we got a ton of golden mushrooms, unfortunately for me. And there's also just invincibility all around me. There's a bill. There's a star. And again, literally nothing happens. No one gets hit. We stay in 9th, finish in 9th in the -13. The track luck continues, everybody. Mushroom Gorge race number 4. Pretty unbelievable the luck we've been having so far. And I started my commentary way too soon. All right, race number 4. Pretty unbelievable luck we've been having. This time, it's Mushroom Gorge, one of my favorite courses. So not only have we had 3 Wave 6 courses to kick things off in this episode, Road to 30K, we also have Mushroom Gorge. I'm going to go ahead and do some bagging, get some coins, try to catch up with the gap cut later on. And as always, if you guys are enjoying today's episode of Road to 30K, make sure to leave a like. Let me know in the comment section what combo I should use for the next episode as well. And also subscribe if you guys have not already. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, we're in the race. Let's see. I'm going to go for another item here. I'll probably go safe method, gap cut. I have practiced fast method a lot more. I find obviously it is a little bit riskier, and we can just go for safe method. And this player's okay. They're going to throw the red finally. I was going to say they're being pretty slow. I don't want to pass them too soon. Get red shelled. Now the goal is just to smuggle these shrooms all the way up to the front of the pack. The pack is really close. The front 2 players have broken away a little bit at least. I think the player behind me actually pulled a star at that set. That's how far ahead they are. I didn't think they were that far ahead, but it looks like they are. Blue shell is out. We can go for the gap cut, and I was worried about getting clipped by the blue shell there. Looks like the player, the blue Yoshi in first. Wow, we almost got starred too. That player's star ran out perfectly for me to not get hit. But the player in first definitely smuggled their shrooms up to the front of the pack, took the gap cut. Maybe they used their last one on the blue shell dodge there. Unfortunately, that shock is not good for me. I couldn't get my mini turbo either. We're gonna get run over and everyone's just gonna pass me here. And the pack is really close, but it really will come down to what I pull at this last set. When we get a shroom for the gap cut, we get one single shroom actually. And I'm gonna be able to clear the gap cut and steal the third. What a finish. I did not think I would make that. The pressure was on, we came through, and we get the plus 21. And we're back, this time on DK Mountain in a new lobby, as unfortunately I got lagged out from that last room we lost. It looks like 24 VR for that. But hey, maybe this room is a sign of good things to come, as we're once again on a new Wave 6 track. That's like, what, 4 or 5 so far? We had Mushroom Gorge as the one non-Wave 6 track, and that's a good track nonetheless, so hey, I'm not complaining. Let's see if we can get the win. We're playing Diddy Kong. It is DK Mountain. That's a pretty good pull. We're all the way up in second. Gotta watch out for this green shell coming back on maybe this next corner. Okay, there it is. We were ready for it. Go ahead and maybe outline this player. Take this shortcut. Looks like that is the case, and we have found ourselves in first already. Yeah, this combo with the really high handling definitely helps for that shortcut, no doubt. And okay, I'm just watching out to see if they're trying to snipe me there. They were like perfectly lined up behind me. It's like they were not. They have a banana, I think. So yeah, no red shell to worry about. We are fine. In the front of the pack, we have the super horn in the pocket. We are set as long as the person behind me doesn't pull a bunch of red shells. Okay, there's the boo. We were ready for that. And there's a red shell. Okay, it wasn't coming for me. I was going to wait just in case. And good thing I did before I just used my horn instantly, because the indicator is still broken. I think Nintendo said they're going to fix that, what, in like Wave 5? And it's like literally 6 months later. Thanks, Nintendo. Guess it will always be an issue. That was a really close shortcut too. And I noticed I haven't been starting my drift. I probably should be on the shortcut in order to take it a little bit better. Okay, there's the blue shell. We have the coin in the pocket. Hopefully the blue shell gets to us. Actually, it doesn't really matter. I was going to say sooner rather than later, just in case there is another boo. But also before the next item set would be ideal. It looks like it is just going to get here in time, so we can go ahead and chain and get some protection in case there is a red shell barrage. And looks like there will be at least one. We have nothing. I'll probably go wide for the double here, just in case. Although hopefully it doesn't set off my line too much. Okay, that was not too bad. We can go ahead and drift, and we get another super horn. What an amazing pull. Just not really fair for everybody else. We had one for the first blue shell. We have one again, and it will not matter. We have a huge lead. Wow, that is crazy. Got the shortcut all 3 laps. Got the horn for the blue shell. There's a second blue shell, much too late. And there's a couple of shy guys in the back, like really far behind. Not sure if they lagged out or what is happening right now. But we have a crazy lead. And we hit the plus 29. And we are back once again on Weebo. This was actually a random pick, funny enough. With DK Summit and Cheeseland being the most common picks for everyone in the lobby. And a couple people picked random. We are back here. We got hit out early too, unfortunately. As you know, as you guys saw last time, I got hit out and I was never able to recover. Hopefully we don't repeat that for this race. We'll see what happens. Couple single shrooms. Can I get these coins here? I can get one at least. Not too bad. Go ahead and go for the shortcut. Actually hit it that time. And we're actually in fourth. I'm always surprised by how many people I pass in that shortcut there. So I did not expect just to be in fourth just like that. We can go ahead and shroom up too. And we get the double reds. Do we red shell this player out already? I think we can. Wait, that's a bomb. Are they going to try to bomb me? They are. We can red shell them now as they try to bomb me, and it will connect. And the big reason I waited there is so that I get that box in second rather than first place, because if I... Oh, there's the blue shell. Can I stop out in time? That player has the horn. Okay, I did make it just in time. That is perfect, especially because they can horn it. I guess it worked out for everybody there. But like I was saying, I want to stop out before this, or rather after the set. What am I even saying? Red shell that player after the set so I could chain, get a second place box rather than red shell them before the set and then be in first myself for the box and potentially get a single coin. It's typically better to wait and chain, you know, at the set instead of get there before. We can trail that player. We have the protection, we have the double protection. That was perfect. Now we have found ourselves back in first just like that. I need to learn this track still. I have not time trialed it. As you guys can see, I don't know the half pipe strat. You can like cut off the side a little bit more, I think. And wait, Nintendo Pro Controller moment. That bomb just went completely forward rather than backwards. I don't know how many times that's happened. And okay, I cannot get away from that boomerang. And that player's just gonna run right into me and lag trail me. That is great. Just like that, we have fallen. Wait, everyone's getting boomerang though. But we are in 5th place, unfortunately. We need a nice slipstream. Will this bomb go the right direction? Okay, we can drop it back that time. We're in 4th. What can we get with the super horn? I'm just going to use that right away. Get out my shrooms here. Go ahead and use 1 shroom. Take the shortcut. Almost missed the shortcut, actually. Maybe that's not a good spot to use a shroom, as it really didn't add much to my shortcut. I was going to make it anyways just with that. And well, we almost get bounced with that random green coming back. And what can we get? We need something good. Can we snipe that player? We cannot. Are they going to chain their horn? Wait, their horn just disappeared. It is just completely gone. We can go ahead and red that player. No, we can't. They had protection. And it looks like we will not be able... Wait, that player gets hit on the line? Or no, they didn't. I don't even know. These Japanese rooms, you can never tell what's actually happening. So we get the 4th. Unfortunately, we got hit out a couple times. And we get the plus 11. We really can't make this up. We are back once again on Rosalina's Ice World this time. Another repeat, another Wave 6 track. Just like that, we've played like 90% of our tracks are Wave 6 tracks already. That is kind of insane. We've only played Mushroom Gorge as a non-Wave 6 track as well. So basically all great tracks today. Cannot complain. This is probably the best track section I've had like ever playing this game, if I'm being honest. Yeah, let's see if we can get another good position. We came, what? I think it was in 2nd last time on this track. So not too bad. And am I going to get redded here? I lag trailed that player. Looks like I will not. The item roulette is lagging a little bit. And I went wide for those coins. The other route is much faster. But that was just not worth it because I end up getting, you know, what was that? Like 1 coin there out of the 3. Go ahead and hit the shortcut. We have the fire in 2nd, but so does 3rd place. We might get fired ourselves here. Do we use it? Do we wait? We can go ahead and just use it right now. And we somehow just completely missed the player. I think when you're close enough to a player, the fire just will not hit them, it seems like. And let's just go ahead and chain. And once again, the palm goes forward instead of backwards. Another Pro Controller moment. And I'm just going to go like super all over the place here. Zigzag a bit to that player. If they wanted to fire me, they can't. They still have it. They're holding this fire forever. First is gone as well. I was hoping to get a better pull there rather than just the double shells. Looks like they had a bomb. Wait, are they taking the shortcut shroomless in first? I'm so confused right now. And I went for the snipe on that player. We're going to miss, and we're going to almost smart bounce ourselves. But we will go for it again. Oh, okay. I thought I was going to hit them with that green shell, actually. That was really close. We get the triple reds. We can lag trail that player. We can hit another player. We can throw the last one. It hits literally no one. Probably someone behind me. We're going to get starred, unfortunately. And I am down in 6th place just like that. We need something really good. That is something really good. Wow, what a pull. Is there going to be a shock here? That'd be perfect. The first shock dodge of the video. And it looks like it will simply not be happening. And okay, we get the red shell in the pocket. So unfortunately, I can't use all of these shrooms just yet. And okay, there's the shock finally. Actually not too bad for me as I can go ahead and get a shroom right away to recover. But I don't think I'll be able to pass anyone else here, and I will keep the 5th place. So another solid race, another middle spot, not too bad. Should get a couple VR potentially, and we get the plus 10. And we're back on London Loop. Finally, a non-Wave 6 track, a non-Mushroom Gorge, non-Wii track. I mean, I still enjoy this track, all things considered. As you guys know, we're going to go ahead and do the London Loop here with a couple other players. And this player, RK, that just joined, they're actually, I think, 5 or 4 VR away from being max VR, which is kind of crazy. Because I feel like I've already been getting some pretty good gains in this room. Just because everyone's around, you know, like 24 to 30k, some 40k players. But now with this player in the room, hopefully that means I'll get even more gains, even for like middle spots. Like getting like, what, plus 10 for like 4th or 5th is definitely pretty solid. Can't complain. And yeah, we're still in 9th here. A couple players are bagging around us. This is a pretty long track. I feel like it's one of the longer tracks in the game without a doubt. And the fact that you can bag, you can take all the really powerful shortcuts to catch up just means that I am in no hurry here. You know, I'm just taking my time. I figured that boomerang was going to come back, so I waited there. And I'll go ahead and wait at the set as well. We can go ahead and get a box in 11th. Oh, wait, I had one more shroom left. I thought I did not, so I actually failed and only got one box there, unfortunately. We do get the bullet bill, though, and I'm going to get a wrong way drift, so I'm going to just use that instantly. Hopefully this doesn't take me too far, which probably will never hear me say in a bill again. It didn't really. We can go ahead and just slow down, wait for a golden to expire. Let everyone pass us here. Get another double box in 10th. And okay, we get the star this time. Gotta watch out for that crazy 8 flying all over the place. And wow, there's the shock. Unfortunately, a couple players dodged, and I was not one of them. Lap 3. We still have lots of time to catch up. Of course, this shortcut here is always nice to take, but there is another shortcut coming up here that is even more powerful. If we can get good items for that, we are in a great position here. And unfortunately, we get the blue shell in the pocket. So what do? Do we chain at the next set? I think we do, because it's likely that I will get a worse, or can't get a worse, I will get a better pull than what I just had. And well, I was wrong. We get the double single shrooms instead. We went from triple shrooms with the blue shell in the pocket to double single shrooms, really? That is terrible. That's probably the worst pull you can get as well, because double single shrooms in a bottom spot, super rare. We're gonna get bumped, lag trailed by that Japanese player. And I might as well just pop this boo, try to steal shrooms. We steal one single shroom again. Yeah, looks like I will be getting last place after that leg trail. What a terrible sequence of events. Didn't get the shock dodge, got leg trail, pulled the double single shrooms, and we get the minus 25. All right, we are back. Twisted Mansion. I think we're still positive by like 30 or so VR on the episode. The things aren't too bad yet. But that minus 25, it definitely hurts. It's actually not a bad track to be starting in the back of the pack on, because as you guys can see, I pulled the shroom. We can go ahead and shroom up all the way into 3rd place just like that, and hopefully get some better item pulls this race. I want to shroom up. Okay, that player ended up getting smart bounce. I was worried I was a couple times there. And we can go ahead and red shell first at the set here when we chain. They're going to drop anything back. Looks like they're not. They're going for the mini turbo strats. If you guys didn't know, you can hold, get a purple mini turbo there and take that cut really smoothly. Take the ramp rather, do a little vector glide rather. What am I even saying? Yeah, let's just red shell that player. Let's chain up the set. They had the shroom in first. We can go ahead and get rid of that. And it looks like they maybe they had protection as well. I'm not really sure. Wait, we're gonna get bumped. Okay, we can still barely take the shortcut there. We're gonna go for the snipe. Can we get it? We just missed them. And is that gonna come back? And almost hit me. It almost did. I was too distracted. That player's gonna back me with the banana while I wasn't paying attention. Wait, there's another green shell. What has even happened? There's another banana. That player's getting taken out. No, they're not. It's just lag. I'm gonna have to go for the single box. Yeah, this player here, the other, I think it's a Spanish player, the Max player. They're definitely no joke. This has been some good competition in the room, which I always love, as you guys know. Kind of prompts me to play to a higher level, if you will, like more of a challenge, which is always nice. And the fact that I'm one of the lower rated players means that I get a lot of VR gains out of it as well. That's a bomb. We can basically barely avoid that. I don't even know what to say right now in my commentary. This is so insane. Let's just go ahead and back that chain the set. We snipe that player, but we're going to get boomeranged, and then we're going to get lag trailed. And we would have got hit by that build, but I still somehow had iframes there. Yeah, this is just a disaster at this point. We're almost getting boomeranged again and again. We got lucky that time. We got a nice spin boost as well. This Mario player is going to come by me with the shroom, steal my box. I have to go for the single. And we get another single mushroom in like 9th or 10th this time. That is just awful. And I'm going to finish all the way down in 9th. What a miserable race. Another terrible lap 3 and a minus 14. And we're back once again. Another wave 6 track. What is happening today? This is like, what, 6 already? 2 Weebos, 2 Rosalina's Ice Worlds, BK Mountain, Madrid. No, this is actually number 7 then. Piranha Plant Cove. Crazy. It's only been, this is I think race number 10, and of course we're gonna get lag trailed there already. Yeah, the lag trails have been really unlucky on mine the last couple of races in this room in particular. So far today it's been all right, but the last 2 races have been brutal. Always on lap 3 between my item pulls and getting lag trailed. I've been having pretty terrible races, all things considered. And in my experience, this is the track that you really don't want to fall too far behind on. I think it's definitely one of the harder tracks in the game to drive. But I feel like I have no luck catching up on this track whenever I do fall behind. We're going to get boomeranged again there and then pull double single shrooms once again. Yeah, not off to a hot start here either. Let's just go for some coins. Try not to get boomeranged again. There's so many boomerangs flying all over the place. And okay, we're in 6. I think there's only, what, like 9 or maybe 10 players in the room, though. So really, that's not necessarily a good thing. And yeah, we get the star. An amazing pull. Maybe I'll just wait and chain at the next set. I'm going to go ahead and use it now just in case there is a green comeback. I waited for the double everyone wanted, including me. And this time, wow, that is an amazing pull. We get the triple shrooms and the golden mushroom here. And I think what I'll do here is just go ahead and use it now. I was thinking about maybe waiting and going around for the box, but I can actually cut off this corner as well, which is why I went to use it. And like I said earlier, I just want to simply catch up to the pack. Unfortunately, I'm going to get red shelled, and maybe I should have gone for the other box for some protection. We get a nice mushroom boost, though. Yeah, we're still in a good spot. It will depend on if we, get redded out, if we get items to take the shortcut, and we do, but I get smart bounce. I couldn't even see that green. The blooper was blocking my screen there. So unfortunately, we're going to get hit out back down into 6th place. My lines are questionable at best. We're at 6 coins, which isn't terrible, but not great. And what can we get? We get a single shroom and triple red shells. So not a terrible, but not a great pull. And it looks like the player behind me has the star, unfortunately. So they're definitely past me. And they're going to go ahead and star me either way. So there's really not much I can do there. We can go ahead and red shell that one player. But once again, I'm going to fall down into 8th place. Another pretty bad race. And a -16. And we're back on Waluigi Pinball. One of my least favorite tracks, that is for sure. It's even worse when it is coming off of my random pick. Let's see if we can finally have a good race. It's been a couple races, but I've had like a bunch of bottom spots the last few races. Just has not worked out for me. Getting hit out with items can never quite catch up. These lobbies, of course, are very tough, so no surprise. But I think we're probably about even for the episode if I had to guess. And wait, the pinball, I was just in front of it. I thought I could outrun it. I guess I can't. Maybe you can if you have more coins than I did, but I only had 2 there. I really had no chance. And let's go ahead and shroom up, and I try to brake to avoid those triple bananas, but it was a little bit too late there, unfortunately. Now there's shells coming back. Let's go ahead and chain at the set. There's a ghost. Wow, that could have been bad for me, as a boo took the double right as I was going for it. And yeah, I need some coins for sure. Let's just get some coins. And another track where it is hard to catch up on in my experience. Of course, this is one of the longer tracks in the game. Earlier when I said that, it really didn't help me out. I was hoping that, maybe that would mean there would be multiple shocks or multiple blue shells. But it's just not the case. There really hasn't been too many shocks or blue shells. And speaking of which, there is a blue shell there. But in general today, I feel like there has not been either very often, which is definitely not a good thing when you are trying to catch up. And we are only at 3 coins somehow. I've just been, getting coins and then getting hit as soon as I get those coins. And speaking of that, yeah, we're going to get chomped as soon as that happens, unfortunately. And hey, there's the shock. We had the star in the pocket. I was going to chain at the next set. So once again, unlucky timing. And there's a second shock. Yeah. Okay. So I just was complaining how there's literally been no shocks. And we get not only one, but we get 2 shocks in a row just like that. So if anything, I think maybe that means I'll be able to catch up easier because we're already in 6th place. But it's going to be hard to say, if anything could happen here. It really depends on my item pulls, my driving. I basically don't have any coins still. I think in general, those shocks were a net positive, but we're going to go ahead and get fired on the corner. And that is definitely not helping my case. Okay, this player's bumping us a little bit. We can outmaneuver them, get ahead a little bit. And do I go for it inside? You know what? I think I'm far enough behind where I should go for the double set here. Chain, try to get these coins and try to get something good. And wow, that is something amazing. I'm so glad I went for the double box there. We get the bullet bill as well as the boo. Will it drop me before the set though is the question. And it will not, unfortunately. I'm going to be with 1 item here. What can we steal the triple shrooms. But unless there's a shock, there is a shock. There's a 3rd shock for the match. And we will dodge it all the way up into 4th. What was that race? That was crazy. I will gladly take a 4th, getting bailed out at the last second with the shock. I guess there's enough shocks to make up for the rest of the day, and we get the +15. And we're back, this time on male Wario for the next race. Seeing if I can get another middle top position. That's really all I'm going for at this point. This room has been absolutely brutal. I have not been able to have very many good races. Of course, you guys saw we finally got the shock dodge there. It was a little bit too late. We finished in 4th place when it was all said and done. See if we can have a good race here. I really don't know how to play this track still. I think I'm inconsistent at best with the shortcut coming up here. Not really a shortcut, but just like kind of how to drive inside the cave. You want to like take it inside. I guess that was actually pretty good, all things considered. Although I went a little bit wide there afterwards, so we're still in third place. We can go ahead and back our boomerang, hit that player. And I think I'll want to back it again. And then, okay, I was worried it would come back and block my double box there, but we just barely got it there. So we're okay for now. We're in third. How do we not leg trail that player? Okay, we finally did. Blue shell's out. Let's go super wide here. Player's like right on top of me. But watch it for that green shell coming in. And we leg trail that player. Okay, we actually did hit them in time. We get the green shell. Wait, there's a super early shock. I was going to go down and get the double box, but I couldn't because of the shock there, unfortunately. Looks like that player in the star dodges as well. If anything, that shock is just going to mean the pack will be super close now, but we are not in a terrible spot. You know, we're in fifth. Only have 5 coins, getting double single shells. Not a great pull. The boomerang. Gotta watch out for that. Let's go ahead and throw our red shell. We can actually get that player on the boomerang chain. And gotta watch out. Wait, our green connects. Did I snipe that player? We get a great pull as well. Some triple protection. The bomb in the pocket. I think this player is gonna try to pass me. We can go ahead and just back everything. Back the bomb there as well. Can we get shrooms? We get shrooms in the pocket as well. Gotta watch out to see what this player... That's a bomb ahead of us, it looks like. Let's just go ahead and throw our red shell to blow up that bomb sooner than later. And we will secure the third. What a great race. Actually didn't get hit out for once. And we can finish in third. Super tense. I will take that all day. And the plus 23. Alright, we are back. Coconut Mall. I actually was not going to play this race, but I saw the track selection. Figured I'd do one more. We had, I think it was Waluigi Stadium, Mushroom Gorge, and GBA Mario Circuit. But this actually got picked on a random. I was looking at my other screen. I didn't even notice. So I guess we are here. I'm kind of indifferent about this track. Of course, it being a Wii track. Definitely, you know, a good track in my opinion. But I feel like I always do really bad on this track. You know, I get coconut mauled, if you will. And I never seem to have good races. So we'll see, you know, what we can do in this race. I'll go super wide for the double there. I think one thing I always struggle with on this track is just coin collection, as there really aren't too many coins, it seems like, you know, on the beaten path. You kind of have to go out of your way a little bit, and also just cannot get tricks in a lot of places, like right there. Fortunately, we're going to get leg trailed. And go ahead and throw a green, and I'm going to smart bounce myself. Probably should have backed that there. What was I thinking? And yeah, just like that, we are down in 10th already. I will go wide for some coins here, get the double box, hopefully get something good since we are in 10th. That is amazing. Although I can't really use the golden, my lines are pretty questionable. Let's go up top here, go wide, get some more coins. There's a bunch of coins, but wait, I didn't see the banana there. That kind of negated me going wide for those coins. And yeah, we need something like really good right now because we are in last by a mile just like that. And okay. We have 7 coins. Let's go for the single box. We get the trick for once. We get another golden, unfortunately. Yeah, the player ahead of me, it looks like they had the bullet bill. So I feel like I'm far enough behind. Well, maybe I can pull like a shock or a bill or something just like amazing right here. We're going to need it. Okay, we get the bill finally. But when is the best place to use it is the question. That player actually had the triple reds behind me. And okay, I'm just going to use it right now. Let's go. As soon as I hit the ground there. Hopefully this will take me across the finish line. And it looks like it will for the 9th place. What another miserable race. And we get the -6. Well, I didn't want to end the video with that last Coconut Mall race. And here we are. Another track that is just simply hard to catch up on. Daisy Cruiser. This has actually been one of my track picks recently for front running in competitive. You know, if you get a top spot, you pick your track or hopefully what you can play next race just to give yourself an advantage. You know, advantage of any kind is great in competitive. But like I said, this is just simply a track that's hard to catch up on. And honestly, I never really considered it, but I feel like Coconut Mall is the more I play it as well, as there's that one shortcut at the beginning. But other than that, you really cannot catch up. And maybe that's why I normally do so bad on the track, is because I just get in a bad spot. You know, I get leg trailed, I am a silly goose, and I snipe myself in the shortcut. And then I just simply can never catch up. And wait, I was going to red that player, but the blue shell is coming. So that was a bad move to get rid of one of my red shells there. And this player's lagging like crazy. Okay, I thought they went around the corner there. It looks like they did indeed. Did they dodge the blue? I'm so confused. What just happened? They didn't get hit by the blue. They didn't get hit by my red shell. I guess they had like double protection, and then we're gonna get sniped just like that. And then there's gonna be a shock. So another pretty unlucky race for me, it seems like, potentially, but this definitely can't end well. I don't know how first place dodged everything still. Guess they got lucky with double protection. There's a second shock. What is happening today? That's the second race where there's been back-to-back shocks. Someone pulled it in the pocket and dodged, and then we're gonna get hit by the blue shell. I was trying to stay wide to not get run over. And just like that, we're all the way down in 10th place. Just my luck today. It looks like a couple players dodged. We're gonna get bumped into the table, and we're all the way down in last. But wait, we get the bullet bill. That is the best pull for this section. And if we can get something good in the pocket here, we're in a great spot. We need something amazing, and we get the star. And just like that, we're gonna go all the way from last into 4th place on the final couple corners. I think that's a good race to end the video on, and we get the plus 18. And that's going to be it for today's episode of Road to 30,000 VR. We kicked things off with 23,668 VR, and we finished with 23,720 VR. That's a gain of, I believe, 52 VR. Not that great, but also not terrible considering how many bad races I felt like I had in that last lobby. That was absolutely brutal. The skill level was super high, and I felt like my item luck and, you know, just getting trailed and just things in general going not my way was pretty high as well. As always, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new. Also, leave a comment letting me know what you thought of today's video and maybe what combo I should use in a future episode of Road to 30K. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.